Hey everyone, Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 Q&A, and I know normally I do these on a Monday, but since Christmas was on Sunday, everything's just been kind of a little crazy. That's why Rockstar Logic came out yesterday instead of Sunday, but either way, I still hope you guys enjoy the video. As always, if you do want to ask me a question for a future episode, all you have to do is go on Twitter and use the hashtag AskSaints. But without further ado, the first question from It's Yo Boy Josh. He says, live stream tonight, please. So I want to answer this only because I want to give you guys an update on sort of what's happening with me next week. Live stream tonight, I don't know. I'll see. The reason why I'll see, and the reason why there might not be many live streams over the next week or two, is because next week, literally the day after New Year's, I'm going on a vacation. I'm going to Disney World with my family. We're gonna be there for I think like a week or so I'm not gonna be home to live stream. I still have videos out, but there's gonna be no live streams that week. And because of that, that means this week I have to make a ton of videos for next week. So I'm gonna try and live stream, but if I don't, that is the reason. Once I get back though, we're gonna be live streaming like every single day. I'm gonna be playing with you guys, having a lot of fun with the DLC stuff and all that. But until then, don't be expecting too many live streams. Like I said, I'll try my best, but I can't make any promises. Next question from Eric. What do you use to record videos? You know, this is something I always get asked a lot, and I figured I'd answer it, especially a few days after Christmas when you might have some extra cash or something. But I use the Elgato game capture. The one I use actually is the one that goes inside of your computer, the HD60 Pro. But they do make one that's, you know, that doesn't go on your computer that you can use for consoles and all that stuff. But if you guys are looking to get into YouTube, or if you're trying to get into streaming, I mean, they make the best stuff. There's a link in the description. I am sponsored by them, but there's a reason, because they put out the best products on the market. So if you're looking to get into it, click the link in the description to learn more. There's a ton of different products you can get from them. But yeah, if anyone was ever wondering like what I use to record, what I use behind the scenes, I guess, it's the Elgato stuff. Next question from Matthew. Do you think we could see the 50% bonus on things like exporting cars come back in the future? I'm like hoping we get it for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, kind of like how they did it for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but I doubt it. I don't know, man. Maybe like a few months from now we'll see it. It's kind of like how the heist came for that 1 week or for the few weeks and it was double money on heist. I could see them doing something like that with the import-export stuff, but I don't think it's going to happen for a while, unfortunately. Brayden, how do you think Rockstar will release the cars into GTA Online? Do you think there will be a new schedule? So I'm assuming you're talking about the new cars or the cars that haven't been released yet. I think what's going to happen is maybe Thursday, like this Thursday, they'll release a car or even the bike perhaps with snow again for New Year's, and that actually ties into this next question from Bryce. Do you think that snow will return for New Year's Eve / New Year's Day? That's what happened last year, so that's why I'm kind of thinking that on Thursday, maybe until Monday again, they'll do the same sort of days, you know, as they did last week with the snow, just because it'll give people some more time to enjoy the snow. Because I know for me, I literally, that one live stream, that was the only time I got on GTA Online because I was just so busy with family and Christmas stuff. So, and I'm sure a lot of people out there are the same way. So having it come back this Thursday to next Monday would, you know, solve most of those problems, because most people, they don't do something as big perhaps, you know, like for New Year's as they would for Christmas. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. This Thursday we might see one of those new cars or bikes and the snow return. Bill Nye, do you think that they'll ever change the feature, I guess, that you can only flip and push 30 cars out of your way on the ramp car? Okay, so on the ramp car, if you guys don't know, if you buy it, just beware of this, you can only flip 30 cars. NPC cars, you know, not even personal vehicles. You can only flip 30 vehicles in the entire game before it blows up. It's really stupid, but that's the limitation they have. One trick, if you do have it, if you do buy it, you can do the VIP work, which I forget what it's called, but it'll actually give you an indestructible ramp car. Now, you can only use it for, I think, 15 or so minutes before it does self-destruct. However, it is super fun in those 15 minutes. But do I think they'll ever fix it? I hope so, but I doubt it, man. They rarely ever go back and fix things like that in DLC. So we can be optimistic, but I don't think it'll happen. I mean, I guess if more people or if enough people do ask them to fix it, they could, but I would say it's not likely. Killer Connect, what is the next car do you think that will be released? So I actually think it's going to be the bike, the FCR 1000, just because we got the Nero, the Comet, And then they'd put the bike in there, and then they'd have 2 more cars, the Spectre and the Italia GTB. So I kind of think we're going to get the bike Thursday, but again, that's all just speculation. Who really knows? Monica, do you think we will ever be able to sell clothes? Oh my God, right? Having to scroll through 50 hats I'll never wear gets annoying. I know, right? That's like, I don't know why we can't sell stuff. Apartments, houses, garages, Pegasus vehicles, clothing. There are so many things. I get why they do it, because they're like, oh, you spent your money, we can't give you your money back. But come on, man. I just wish there was a way to get rid of them. Like, maybe not be able to sell them, but just remove them, because I have every single mask bought, and if I ever want to like find one in the middle, it takes a good 2 minutes to scroll through all like 203 masks just to get to the one I want, and it's a pain. So I wish, I don't know, maybe that'll be the next thing they add that people want, because that's something, whether it's clothes or, like I said, Pegasus vehicles or houses or apartments. Really, if you think about it, apartments are useless now. Now that we have an office that does everything, apartments and garages are useless. Bob, in your opinion, which car is your favorite in terms of looks? So I was actually thinking about this the other day. I don't know if it was on my live stream or if it was just me playing the game. Before the FMJ came out, I would say the Turismo was, in my opinion, the best car in terms of looks. But I kind of like the FMJ now. I don't know what it is. It's so unique compared to every other single car in the game. And it's not 100% perfect, but to me, I think it's the best looking car at the moment. It does suck that it's not the best performance. Oh my God, if it was the best performance or up there, then I would only be using that one. But I think that the FMJ has surpassed the Turismo in my eyes. But you guys can let me know in the comments, what is your best looking car in the game, or what do you think the best looking car in the game is? And then the question of the day, I'm not going to answer this because I'm going to do a separate video on this next week, but I'll go through the comments and I'll see what you guys have to say and potentially put that in the video. What DLCs, Speed asks, what DLCs would you expect in 2017? So maybe if you want, come up with like a top 5 list or a top 3 list of the DLCs that you would like to see in 2017. And like I said, in the video I do, which will go up sometime next week when I am in Disney, you guys will find out which ones I would want to see. But thank you all for watching. That is it with this Q&A. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please drop a like if you did. Subscribe for these every single Monday or every single week. But as always, I will see you guys in the next one.